A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very excited this morning to welcome you to Financial Markets. My name is Anthony Sebale. You're watching Smart 24, where we drive your business. And of course, welcome back from Smart Means Business as we usher you into the world of business this now. Let's go into financial markets. Remember, you can catch the show every Monday to Friday from 10 to 1 p.m. And I'll be hosting, of course, different people here on the program, and we talk financial markets. We talk the stock market in Uganda. We talk about the stock markets elsewhere in East Africa, like the Nairobi Stock Exchange, as well as other performing stock exchanges across the continent. And definitely we'll be bringing you also the top stories that are concerning the financial market world, looking into the headlines across the region and across the globe. And definitely, if you want to learn more about what the financial market space is all about, you definitely as well have to keep yourself glued to the program to know more. And of course, you will be able to benefit at cost. Definitely, today we are going to look at the current markets as they ran yesterday. Remember, the stock market in Uganda opens at 9 a.m. And closes at 1 p.m. So as we are on the show, the market is already open, and definitely the people, of course, that are concerned with the brokerage are doing their best to see that they find clients various needs. Those who want to sell, that they find buyers, and those who want to buy, they may find sellers. And the stock exchange definitely in Uganda that was mandated by the government of Uganda to carry out this exchange is the Uganda Securities Exchange. And the information we provide on the program is courtesy of the Uganda Securities Exchange, giving us, of course, the profile of the companies, their performances on a daily basis, and the predictions as we can see them, and also the history of the exchange, and giving us a little bit of what has been happening around other securities like the treasury bonds and bills and other, securities that may, of course, come up, other products that the exchange may come up with. Yesterday, if you remember, we were able to witness the ringing of the bell for the listing of over 7 million shares, bonus issued shares by the National Insurance Corporation Company, which definitely is that has taken the lead in giving bonus issues. And this was the second time that National Insurance Corporation was actually giving out this bonus issue. Now, questions of people who don't understand what a bonus issue is, and also these, of course, were from some of the people that are investing in the company. Well, just to elucidate a little more, the bonus issue is when a company, instead of probably giving a dividend at the end of the financial year, shares to the shareholders, bonus shares to the shareholders at no extra cost. These shares are, from the returns on investments of these shareholders. So because your shares in the company help the company to expand, to grow, and make more money. Sometimes the company, due to maybe, the regulatory space, due to, the restrictions from government and so on, the company may not be able to give out a dividend. In that case, the company could look into, giving a bonus issue is in terms of bonus shares to its shareholders. The current shareholders in the company are able to get extra from the shares they already have. And for example, let's say you do a 50%, meaning for every 2 shares, you're going to get 1 extra share. So if you had 100 shares yesterday in National Insurance Company Corporation, you were given 50 more shares. So currently you hold about 150 shares. So meaning by the time the company probably gets to declare a dividend later on, maybe in the next financial year, your value for the dividend will have gone up because your shares have gone up, because also a dividend is given per share. So you find like Simply Share issued a dividend of 1.5 shillings per share. So if you have 1,000 shares, that's 1,500. If you have 1,000,000 shares, that's 1.5 million, so on. So meaning they give value, they increase the value of the shareholders. This is the goal of almost every listed company, to see that they increase the value of their shareholders. And just that at Uganda Securities Exchange, and definitely the shareholders were happy, and especially with the performance of the company, which also improved as we also looked into the results of the financial year 2021 that were presented by Dr. Fayolon, who is the MD, the managing director of the company, and a couple of other board of executives who also supplemented that. But definitely it was a good day for all shareholders to take back home a bonus from the current shares they hold with National Insurance Corporation. And the National Insurance Corporation is a very known company when it comes to insurance here in Uganda, given the fact that it was listed in it was actually listed sometime in 2012, but has been in existence since 1964. Matter of fact, it has been listed now for over the past 12 years. And so given the fact that it's a very experienced company when it comes to insurance, shareholders were very confident that the company would even be better the next financial year. And given the financial results of 2021 also, the company definitely showed. So that was it from yesterday's markets. And yesterday, of course, we had only one gainer on the market, and that was MTN, and a couple of. But this morning, as we can see here on my screen, we have a couple of gainers, and we're going to look into the details of this performance later on the show. But that we had 4 gainers on the market. These were led by Nation Media Group, a cross-listed company from Kenya, at 9.63% appreciation. He gained to a price of 615.72 Ugandan shillings, just as per yesterday's market. And we're looking at Equity Bank Limited as well, who came back with a 4.19% gain to about 1,463 Ugandan shillings. If you can recall, yesterday Equity Bank was among the losers, but he picked up today with a 4.19% appreciation on a daily and on a daily count. And we can see him right now at 1,463 Ugandan at the moment. This is as per the close of the market yesterday. MTN also came back as a gainer for the second day in a row. Yesterday he gained to about 180. Well, today yesterday he came back at 2.73% by the close of the day, and he came from 180 cents Ugandan shillings to 184.92 Ugandan shillings. That is MTN for you. I think he's something to watch out for, because if you bought shares just last week in MTN, they were trading at around 170 and 175. And right now at 84, that is just about a week gain of about 10 cents. So you would be making a profit of about 10 cents trading on MTN, on the MTN counter yesterday by the close of the market. And of course, the market right now is open, and if you feel like you have enough capital gain here, you can now trade on a higher slot here for MTN Uganda at 184.92 Ugandan shillings. Down also to Cipla Quality Chemicals, after quite a long time of being stagnant at 69, he came to 70 cents, and that was a 1.45%